Hi, I'm Nate Sheets with Organ Behavior Consultation. In this video of our Behavior Support Plan series, we'll be discussing the preset section of the BSP. Future videos will talk more specifically about what you're going to find in this section, but this video is to show you why reading the section can be helpful when encountering everyday life, including challenging behaviors. When you first get your BSP, it may seem like a lot to read. Many people want to get straight to the suggestions, which are found in the proactive support section, and I really don't mind that. However, if you do that, you're really going to want to make sure that you eventually get back to the preset section. But what are presets? Presets are factors in a person's life that are going to have an impact on their behavior. They could be chronic medical issues, developmental disability, mental health challenges, history of trauma, abuse, and neglect, or allergies. We may also consider their general personality or mood states, as well as their current relationships in their life, or as is the case of many clients of mine who, for example, are adults living in group homes, their lack of relationships. All of these things have an impact on their daily behavior. I won't geek out about it too much here, but presets don't have to be negative impacts on your behavior. They're literally anything that influences it that's a part of you. Being left-handed may influence your behavior, and if you were born right-handed, some of your behaviors would be different. You see, the preset section may seem like just a bunch of general information about your child or the person that you're supporting, and while, yeah, there is a bunch of information, having the presets listed and expanded upon provides some major tools for everyday behavior strategies. The first example is empathy. When we understand what people have gone through and what they're currently going through, it can help us to keep perspective when things become challenging. We can look at a preset, let's say not falling asleep at night, and ask ourselves, how would I act if this were an issue with me? If I only got 3 hours total of sleep per night, might I also be irritable when my environment gets too loud? Or might I also be making noises at night because I'm so bored but I'm expected to stay in bed? By thinking about what I would want the staff to do if I were in that situation, it helps to generate ideas that we can try to either change the environment or to work on behaviors. And if that idea ends up working, it can be added to the BSP as a strategy for everyone to use. A major area where the preset section is helpful is where it discusses a person's history of trauma, abuse, or neglect. Oftentimes, the section is often quite small, which can be due to either trying to keep the document from not getting too big, or because we simply don't know the history of the person, or perhaps the BSP is being written for parents who generally know the history of the person. But reading about the history of a person can be a very helpful tool in understanding behavior patterns that are often the result of trauma. Trauma is a whole nother series of videos, but many escalation behaviors may actually be the result of a traumatic feeling or memory rather than being upset about something that we're encountering. By knowing about this trauma, we can try our best to proactively avoid these behaviors, or at the very least, know when they might happen. For example, if a person's challenging behaviors increase around the holiday, there's nothing we can do about Christmas, but we can be ready with some strategies and additional support. This series on BSPs is released every Monday. You can subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button below, or you can like Organ Behavior Consultation's Facebook page at the link below. Thanks for watching.